Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It's your host, your friend, your boy, JetBlythe1 only here with...
Guy driving.
And we're on our way to Cookout. Ryan was just telling me about a song that he played back in the day in band that he really liked. And it's an oriental style song that reminds him of an anime opening. But he can't remember the name of the song.
Oh, I know the name of this. It's like Decades.
Oh, you do know? It's just hard to find?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's like anywhere else.
Have you tried to look for it?
I don't know the composer's name.
Oh, I see. You
so,
just know it's
just
called
type in
Decades.
like Decades into Google isn't gonna pull up anything. Unless you have like the name. And I think it's like starts with like an X, like Chi something. So like I wouldn't even know where to find it.
I feel like later tonight I'll look for it and be able to find it. Never underestimate Google. We got him.
I always considered going back to high school to go find it, like dig through the sheet music in the band room.
I feel like does like your music teacher still work there?
Yeah.
You could just go there.
Just ask her.
Yeah.
Yo, T-Tom, let me see that sheet music.
You could even just email her and it's like, oh, do you have the sheet music for Decades?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine she still teaches it.
Well, yeah, she got like promoted even. She was like the assistant band person, but then the head band person retired.
I think that's Casey. That is Casey.
Then,
He's tired as shit.
she's the head person now.
What did you play in band?
The clarinet.
The clarinet?
Jet was asking me, or not Jet, Zach was asking me if my older sister still plays the clarinet. Because I guess he knew her when she played here. I didn't know she was in like the wind ensemble or anything in college. I guess she was, because that's where he knows her from. I know she played in pep band. I don't think she graduated. So she's like a grad student right now. But she doesn't do that. I don't think she's whipped out her clarinet in a good minute.
They look really awkward with shorts on in the rain.
It's not really raining.
Ah.
It's still probably like humid and stuff.
I like the...
I mean, not right now, but like it can get really humid even when it is like raining, but you would want something like shorts.
I like the light blue in the sky as we like get closer to
You like the sky color? Wow. Should I go right?
You should go right, yeah.
Jet likes the sky color. Who would have thunk that people like the sky color?
I'm sure there's someone who looks up in the sky and goes, ah, why that one? Why?
Fuck blue.
Yeah, they're like, come on.
My god damn.
That's also a really nice looking shot.
What is?
You did fuck up that shot really hard.
I was like, oh, Jet.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah. Just like, that's a good shot. I'm like, not anymore. Got him.
Yeah, you did get the shit out of me. It sucks because my eyes can still see it. Yeah. I just can't get the camera on this level.
Yeah. So I have...
You're gonna turn left on Jordan.
So like right here?
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. What?
These are the cards that I got. I'm gonna take them so I don't fuck them up too much. Stick them like right here. You can see the Foolish Burial Goods. Yeah, so that's the card. It's getting like reprinted in the structure deck. That one's like a secret rare. I have like 3 of them now.
3 of them things?
It was probably like $12 or something if I opened. And they're probably a lot cheaper like right now.
Yep.
Because the structure deck came out like last week.
You're about to have hella more of them if you decide to like buy 3 of the structures.
Well, I mean, they're useful enough in the dinosaur deck, which is why I got them. Those in the first place. In the virus deck, though, I don't think they're that good. Like, it's a good reprint to put in the deck, but like, I don't think the deck has like a graveyard activating card that justifies. Like in the strategy, it doesn't. Like, there's no like virus trap or anything that like banishes, it's good. Really. I mean, they have a couple thing. I think it like protects like a fiend monster when it dies, but like the point of or with Diablos not being a fiend, a bunch of like the trap cards that are like revive a high level fiend in the grave aren't really that useful.
They're not as good as they could be.
Yeah. Well,
with him
it's
as
also,
the boss
but
monster.
that's also there's trade-offs in that it being a dragon means that he probably has better support in other places. Like you can use Dragon Shrine and like that revival spell to
Return
just
to the Dragon Lord.
Summon him out.
Is he level 8?
Yeah, he's level 8. So he's like he's hella easy to just like trade into the grave and then like revive.
Would he be good in a Felgrand deck?
Well, he can revive himself if you tribute something. That's the whole point. Is he's really easy to summon, relatively, because all you have to do is tribute anything on your side of the field, and then the next chain or whenever he'll just drop out of your hand or grave.
He sounds like he would be pretty good, actually.
His effect isn't that great. It's not like a quick effect. Well, you can summon him as a quick effect, or a trigger effect, like whenever a thing is triggered on your side of the field. It's like you can virus, not one of your opponents, but if you virus one of your cards, or if you like tribute like a Lilith or something, then you can drop him. So he's hella easy to summon. He's also hella easy in terms of like other support cards, like Trade-In and Allure, and he's searchable with the that one spell that's like discard a card, add to 3,000 attack and 2,500 defense less dragons from your deck to your hand. It's like Melody of Awakening Dragon. You can search him with that. You can mill him with like Dragon Shrine. You can trade him, or you could like even allure him if you had multiples. But like his effect is, he's decent at surviving, just like being a 3,000 attack monster you can easily summon. He can be tributed by your opponent's card, or just by your opponent. And he can't be targeted, so he's pretty good in that if he can't be targeting as a 3,000 monster, it's decently easy to summon. Kind of like Cosmo, Dark Destroyer, or Masterpiece. But the problem is those two cards are much better because they have removal aspects that are like Speed Spell 2 trigger type things.
Yo, Ryan.
What?
Did I tell you to go the wrong way? I know that we have to hit Sparkman Drive, and I'm like, we're just going straight down Jordan. Like, wait, I think you want to get in the right lane. Yeah. So I think what's going to happen is we're just going to run into Sparkman and then turn onto it, if we didn't already pass it. It is possible that we passed Sparkman already. If so, I apologize.
You gotta get a Navigate engine. In the Navigator chart, you gotta navigate.
I think this just is Sparkman. I think we didn't miss anything. Yeah, like here. That is Sparkman.
Yeah. Okay, so his, in that Dark Destroyer Masterpiece can destroy, like, your opponent's cards, like, disrupt their field in the Speed Spell 2, and that Masterpiece can, like, banish one of those things to target and destroy a thing, and then Cosmo, Dark Destroyer is just, like, when he's summoned, and you can summon him during your opponent's turn with the pilot effect.
Yo, boss mode, welcome to the stream.
But, Diablos has a decent, like, his trigger effects aren't that great, in that it's like you can, his first effect is this little one that summons himself, and then the second effect is, an ignition effect where it's like, you can tribute a card to take a card in your opponent's hand, or make your opponent put a card from their hand to the top or bottom of the deck, which is alright, but it's not, like, very good. Like, if it was, like, you could target a thing on your opponent's side of the field and put it on the top or bottom, or even, like, I don't know, like more like a Trishula effect or something, where it's like your opponent can choose the card. They also chooses where it goes. Like, it'll get rid of cards out of your opponent's hand eventually, or even is like a decent way of like Ignition tributing to like summon like a second one the turn after he summoned, or like tribute one of the tokens, you know, just to get rid of one of your opponent's options, like a hand trap or just some other play. But like it's not a quick effect. If it was, it'd probably be a lot better.
Do you know a lot about the Ninja Batman movie? No. Neither do I. Like, I actually
like I heard that
I
there was
seen anything about it.
I heard that like it was being made and stuff. I didn't like watch like a I might have seen some promotional material, like him run around as like an anime character. Or I think I saw some things where he like goes to Japan. I think him and like the Bat family all go to the Japan to like learn the way of the samurai or something. Like he's like sitting in like the on his knees type of thing, and then like Robin and Batgirl like behind him also doing that, and he's like, you know, meditating or something.
That seems weird. Would he be going there for their benefit?
Maybe I don't know. That's just what I saw. So like maybe he's like taking Damien there or something.
Because I thought this was gonna be another not canon to the whole animated movie universe.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
probably.
they just like take place like I've always been in Japan.
Well, I mean,
Batman. That's what
Batman's
I thought.
like origin. He goes to Japan to like get kung fu training and stuff.
Yeah. So
he could just be going back, because like there's like a couple episodes in Batman the Animated Series like where his sensei is like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it could just be like that.
I feel like that's not it, though.
He goes and does a thing. Yeah, I don't know.
True. Yeah. I don't know. I hope it's not that. I would prefer it to be like...
What would you want it to be? Like
a Batman that's
Batman
like,
dresses up as like a samurai, so he's got like armor and a sword or something.
I want it to be another period piece Batman animated film. So it's like Batman, but he exists
as a samurai.
Like, yeah, and maybe it's a thing where we're just into the era where now people have like guns and shit like that.
So
and
like Meiji period?
Yeah, and his father is like a nobleman or whatever, and he gets like shot and killed. But Batman has like denounced the sword. I mean, not denounced the sword. He's like denounced the gun. He's like, my father, was like a great swordsman. He lived by the sword, and I will also live by the sword, and I will avenge his death. And who killed him
something
will
like
die
that
by
is just
the
like
sword.
he's just killing people with the sword. I don't know. You know, Damien will kill people by the sword. I don't know about Batman killing people by the sword. Yeah. It's not guns, but he's fine with like the sword, the way of the sword. I don't know. Maybe if he like doesn't use it to kill anyone, you know,
he like hits people with the backside of it.
Something like that.
That's like Rurouni Kenshin. That's actually like the plot of Rurouni Kenshin. It's similar. It's not the same.
Something like that.
But that would be interesting. I looked to the side, and I thought I recognized my friend Montel, and I immediately was like, that couldn't be him. And then I was like, doesn't he work at this Walmart? That might be Montel. And then I looked, and it wasn't him. So that was my bad. Assuming. Well, but we are almost at Cookout. Right now we're behind a taxi cab. In an alternate universe, we took a taxi cab, and it made this trip take longer.
And more expensive. I guess, maybe.
I would say probably. But thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, ring that bell so you know notified whenever we do these live. Streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Blythe, one and only, here with...
Guy driving.
Logging out. Peace.